So I'm basically going to talk about the 5 types of digital propaganda, how local influencers forward Chinese interest in the Philippines. Good evening right now from Virginia. My name is Alvin Camba. I'm an assistant professor at the Josef Korbel School of International Studies at the University of Denver. I'm also a faculty member at the Fletcher School at Tufts University. Next slide, please. So I think this is what I was talking about a while ago regarding my 2 points. I would say in the last 10 years, I've published over like 50 academic articles and book chapters. I've worked with American think tanks, including Carnegie Endowment, CIPE, etc. And I really find that number one, China is really becoming more dangerous to many countries across the world. If you study China historically since the 90s, despite it being a communist government, it really wasn't like that before. It was far more circumscribed. It's a more powerful, more pronounced economic actor. And sort of the dangers that the Philippines actually face with China emerged by 2013, 2012, when Xi Jinping actually came in. Although we did have a dispute with them over the mischief reef, and obviously our former president, Gloria Arroyo, was involved in some rent-seeking activities with Chinese companies. Next slide, please. Now, last year, I basically published the Philippine chapter of this report with the International Republican Institute, countering China's information manipulation in Indo-Pacific and Kazakhstan, where I basically wrote the Philippine chapter of this report. Next slide, please. Now, in this report, I'm gonna get sued for this, but whatever. I basically live here anyway. Now, in this report, I basically focus on sort of like the role of certain influencers, in the country. They're famous. I mean, I mean, they're way more famous than than any of us, unfortunately. Not Richard Haydaria, of course. Richard's a good guy. But this is a picture with Richard, and this is a Sasasot as we know her. There's Herman Q. Laurel, there's Mark Lopez, etc. I mean, they publish a lot of, I would say, PRC friendly social media posts. They've been doing this for like 10 years. So it's not like I'm shaming them or anything that they do publish these things. Although just to be clear, there's really no explicit, I would say, proof that they are paid for by the PRC.